Hello and welcome back to the Project Manchester United. Today is a very special episode on the basis that we are going to have a number of games piled into one episode. We're very, very excited because last time we left off, we beat Fulham 9-2, just avoiding that double-digit mark. And then we beat Brentford 4-1. Since then, still no loss. We've been doing unbelievably. We are through to the FA Cup fifth round, which then we beat Liverpool 3-2 with a Bruno Fernandes penalty in the 89th minute. We then won the FA Cup quarter-final against Newcastle. We won the FA Cup semi-final against Fulham, which means we have obviously won the EFL Cup against Arsenal 5-3, and we are now in the FA Cup final against Aston Villa, which I think we should win. With them sitting 16th in the Premier League. So you hope that we can do that domestic double. The Premier League, we have key fixtures coming up. We've got the Man City fixture today, the Liverpool fixture, we've got Chelsea and Aston Villa, our FA Cup finalists. So in between those, we've also got Liverpool in the Champions League semi-final first leg. We did beat Leipzig 5-0 at home, which was a very impressive result. And then we drew 4-4 with a goal from Martial in the 90th and Vlahovic in the 93rd. We played a very, I would say, weak side, but I still expect us to do the job. But we also didn't really pay too much attention to the tactics. I think we're like, let's see this. They went in the lead, they went 2-0 up, we went 2-1. And then I think we just went very attacking, which away from home is never smart. We conceded 2 more and thought, oh no. But we changed it up a bit, put everyone forward. And luckily, due to the power that we have, let's say, we scored 2 and managed not to lose in this competition. So maybe fate is on our side. So yes, very, very happy, of course. Today, we are going to play every game. Man City, Liverpool, Liverpool, Villa, QPR, Chelsea, and then hopefully we have an FA Cup final episode and a Champions League final episode. But today we're going to try and round out the league, let's say, on the basis that we very well might possibly be able to do this and have the invincible season. So, like I said, we won the Carabao Cup. We're in the final of the FA Cup. All we have to do is beat Liverpool in the semi-final. We have got the first leg against them away from home, which we prefer. So as long as we minimise, their goal scoring, I think we're good. And then Real Madrid and Arsenal are the other semi-finals. In the league, with 32 games played, we have 84. They have 79 points. So the league isn't completely wrapped up yet. But if we can pull off good results against these 2 top teams, then we will do very well. Not only do the let's say 5-tuplet, sextuplet, if we want to include the Club World Cup, that I think happens in like 2025 for some reason. May 2025. So we might have to come back for that. I don't know. But for now, it's just full focus on the matches that we've got here. And we are going to pile them all into highlights. So I'm going to record everything. And then, I will cut out in between goals and whatnot. But Manchester City away, Liverpool away, Liverpool at home, straight after 3 tough games. I've just seen that one's on Tuesday, one's on Thursday. So that's going to be tough. Probably prioritising the Champions League there with squad fitness. Because I think we can afford to drop 3 if needs be. But anyway, that's not the attitude we have, is it? So, one other piece of news is the latest Tottenham signing, which is, if we can find it, is Paul Pogba. We sold Paul Pogba finally. I can't remember if I covered it in a prior episode, but Paul Pogba is gone. He wanted to leave the club anyway. He was 31 years old. Yes, he's good, but he wanted to leave. We got 45 million for him. And so far he's been doing okay, but he just wasn't playing for us. We've obviously got players that we prefer over him. So, on the way we go to the match, we are going to bundle them all into this episode. So I'll see you for some more highlights. Manchester City are playing 5 at the back as Ansu Fati goes through, can't convert again. 2 chances, or at least 1 key chance that really could have paid off. But you can see here how deep they are in their own half. And 8 shots to 3. They're playing the 5 at the back. They really don't want to lose this game. 85 minutes and City have their first attack of the game. Jude Bellingham closes it down. Ronaldo, who's playing on the left wing for the first time this entire season. Vlahovic on a 6.3 rating goes through and he can't finish his dinner. 2 key chances, clear-cut chances that would have put this game away. But unfortunately, we have been unable to. And in the 88th minute, we are going to go positive, hoping that will make a change. But we just couldn't put our chances away today. We have dominated the game. But unfortunately, nothing will come of it. There is 1 minute left, and that will be a draw. Not a bad result away from home to Manchester City, but it is a draw. We're going to tell them I'm not happy and go into the next game. With Liverpool winning their game 3-0 against Leicester, with a game in hand, we could, if we win our game in hand, we are 6 points ahead. Now, without, it's 3 points. So they're really, really pushing us here. I don't think City are in the title race anymore. But Liverpool are breathing right down our necks. I'd also like to note, we are 60 games unbeaten from Saturday, 1st of October 2022. It's now 28th of April 2024. That is unbelievable. Going into the first leg of the Champions League semi-final against Liverpool is quite tough given the congestion of fixtures. We do have Shaw quite tired, Van der Beek looks tired and Vlahovic looks tired. But luckily we do sort of seem to have replacements for each of those. Dalot can play where Shaw is if needs be. We have Vlahovic can come off for Martial, who we've chosen, over Ronaldo, over Moukoko and over Königsdorfer. I just feel like Martial is quite a clutch player for us over this project. But this is the team we're going in with. Hopefully it pays off. We are obviously playing our same defensive tactic, which works away from home and hopefully can work against the powerhouse that is Liverpool. The first highlight of the Champions League semi-final first leg starts with Alisson back in the Liverpool net. It comes down left-hand side to Mane, who plays an audacious ball over to Mo Salah, who collects it, runs through the entire team, gets a shot off, but luckily we blocked it. It wasn't the greatest block in the world. We have dropped down to a cautious mentality on the basis that we are controlling the possession, but they are getting more chances. Adeyemi goes through, round the keeper, hits the post. Oh my goodness. Mane has a clear shot on goal. I think that's offside. But Wan-Bissaka with another huge block. Was cautious the right decision? Do we overextend and go defensive, or do we go back to balance? We are dominating the possession. They're dominating the shots. So I think if we can catch them on the counter, that would be our best option. We do have a corner here, and it's in. Dusan Vlahovic has scored. An unbelievable lead taken against Liverpool away from home. 43 minutes gone. Luke Shaw whips in the in-swinging free kick, actually, and Virgil van Dijk cannot beat Dusan Vlahovic in the air, who puts us 1-0 up away from home. Unbelievable. We might need to start looking at some changes, knowing that we've got Liverpool in the league up next. So we're going to tell them that we are happy, good, and I think we need to make some changes. Almost gets a goal as Mo Salah picks it up on the right-hand side, pulls it back to their centre-back Nianzou, Gravenberch to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse to Salah. There's a run being made by Alexander-Arnold. He finds Salah, and that is an unbelievably worked goal from Liverpool there to make it 1-1 in the 69th minute. That is perfect football. They were patient. They waited for their opportunity. I mean, who's this here for us? Ansu Fati, get back, man. They've started really dominating the game, 18 shots to 8. But we do pull off the 1-1 draw, which is not a bad result. We're going to tell them that we're disappointed, really just to fire them up. But 1-1 going into the home fixture, I will be happy to take. Just got to see, 1, how we play it out, and 2, how this next game in the league tomorrow comes up against them. We have a lot of tired players. This is where squad depth pays off. 4 as Fati wins the ball back, runs it down the left-hand side, whips one in, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic playing in the attacking midfielder role, taking over as we don't have Fernandes or Pedri. He picks up our first goal of the game. Very, very good work from Ansu Fati. Whipped one in, and he, again, winning headers. Milinkovic-Savic. Clutch moments. Ward-Prowse on the corner. He knows how to whip a ball in. And unfortunately, De Gea can't stop that one as Virgil van Dijk towers over everybody and puts it in the back of the net to make it Manchester United 1, Liverpool 1. Despite us dominating early on there, it was 5 shots to 1. There's another highlight straight away. This time it's us from a throw right in the corner. Ansu Fati, can he whip another ball in? He goes himself, and Ansu Fati, he is dominating this game. An assist and a goal for the young man. And for some reason, Bellingham's name is highlighted. I wonder if he got involved in the goal or if it was just his assist. But Fati beating his man and whipping one in. It looks like there was a deflection. But straight away, a great reply. And that is Manchester United 2, Liverpool 1. As we've picked up 4 yellow cards. We're not even got to get stuck in. This is just them enjoying the Northwest Derby, as there's another highlight. Ansu Fati picks it up yet again. He's so influential in today's game. Moukoko trying to show why him on the other wing is just as important. Robertson comes away with it. Moukoko wins it again. I don't know what's happening with our wingers, but they have become great wing backs today. Fati yet again on the ball. Martial. Alisson's dived, and Bellingham in 27 minutes. We've scored 3 against Liverpool. Please, please, please do this in the Champions League at home as well. Ansu Fati there being instrumental in the goal yet again. Bellingham being influential. He's got an assist and a goal now. But very good football from Manchester United. Coming off at half-time, we need him fresh for that Champions League semi-final. Bellingham, he's got an assist, he's got a goal, and now he's got a second. Manchester United 4, Liverpool 1, with arguably a weaker side. And we are absolutely dismantling them. If that doesn't give us the confidence for the semi-final second leg, I don't know what will. Maybe we play this exact team. Who knows? Maguire over to Dalot. Fati on the ball. So influential today. Martial given the ball, and Ronaldo does get involved. Only 4 goals this season. It's not his fault. We don't play him as much as we should. At first he wanted to leave the club, and then we wanted to breed some of the youngsters through, such as Ansu Fati. And it has paid off, because we are 5-1 up inside 60 minutes. It's time to take off some of our influential players. And there we have it. Manchester United 5, Liverpool 1. We've dominated the game. We surely have put the league somewhat out of Liverpool's reach as well with the other games that we've got coming up. We surely can't do too much. Bellingham, he was on form for the victory. We're going to make sure everyone's in good moods. But you can see here, now it's a 6-point gap. Still 4 games to play for us. We've got the semi-final second leg against them. And if winning 5-1 with a second string team isn't enough motivation to absolutely blow them out of the water this game, I don't know what is. To Königsdorfer. Can he get a ball whipped in? We have got whipped crosses on, and for that reason, Cristiano Ronaldo, who still is proving to be an absolute goal scorer. He scored against Liverpool, and now he's scored in his second consecutive game against Aston Villa. We put whipped crosses on and hit early crosses for that reason, that he is an absolute beast in the air and continues to be. Very, very good work there from the Portugal man. Defensive midfielder, maybe Declan Rice, although I don't like the amount of money West Ham want for him. Königsdorfer gets in on the act. Ransford Yeboah Königsdorfer, our youngster, our new star, who will be leading the line with Moukoko, Fati, and Pedri, let's say, in the next, hopefully, 10 years for Manchester United, gets in on the act. Him and Ronaldo, old and young, come together to put us 2-0 up against Aston Villa. And if I remember quickly, Aston Villa was the game of Fergie's last, title-winning game in charge, when Van Persie scored that really, really lovely goal. We're about to find out if... Oh my goodness! Wow. I was going to say we were about to find out if Real Madrid have confirmed their ticket to the Champions League final. But with the most unbelievable turnaround, Arsenal have secured a 4-0 victory with goals from Reiss Nelson in the 81st and 82nd minute to book their ticket into the Champions League final. Bellingham loses the ball. Diogo Jota almost winning it. Bastoni wins it instead. Fati through to Vlahovic. And Vlahovic puts us in the lead. A very, very important goal inside the first minute. 1-0 Manchester United. That looked scary there when Jota got the ball, but a good win from Bastoni and some quick, good football there. And Vlahovic calmly putting the ball in the back of the net to secure his 27th goal of the season. A corner, Ward-Prowse whips it in. Virgil van Dijk yet again getting on the end of a corner. You just cannot beat him in the air, and it was Milinkovic-Savic up against him, I believe, who wins a lot of headers, but this time it was Van Dijk's to win. 9 minutes in, it's 1-1. There's another free kick happening here. It does look like a quick one again. Van der Beek through to Bellingham. Moukoko on the follow-up. He's onside, surely. And Moukoko, the youngster, gets his 8th goal of the season. He got the nod ahead of Königsdorfer, ahead of Sancho, ahead of Ronaldo, ahead of Mbappe. And he proves why. A second quick free kick, proving that our tempo, we really want this game. Becker pushing it to the side. Moukoko first to follow up. It's Manchester United 2, Liverpool 1, 3-2 on aggregate. Oh, what a semi-final. Another highlight. Shaw whips one in. Varane! It's gone in! It's Manchester United 3-1. Varane won the header. Anything Van Dijk can do, he can do better. And what a good goal. Two defenders linking up there. Shaw to Varane. Becker can't quite get to it. And we're 3-1 up, 4-2 on aggregate. We bridge that gap just a little bit further. And we could be in the Champions League final against my biggest rivals, Arsenal, if we can keep this up. Mohamed Salah down the right-hand side. Whips one back into Fabinho. Bellingham clears it. Vlahovic, who is coming off for Martial in a minute. We made a triple substitution of McTominay for Van der Beek and Mbappe for Sergej Milinkovic and Martial on for Vlahovic. We do go 4-1 up. Moukoko scoring yet again. An absolute beast of a player this guy is. But it will possibly be offside. Let's see what VAR decide. It might actually stand here as Fati puts it in. Has it stood? Sorry, not standed. It looks like it has. We are 4-1 up against Liverpool. 5-2 on aggregate with 15 minutes left. We are going to take off all of our, fast pressing and things like that just to save some of our fitness. But it looks like we are through to the Champions League final with an absolutely dominant display against one of the teams that have made this project insanely difficult. Mbappe finds Moukoko, and Moukoko has got his goal. Is that a hat-trick? It is right foot, left foot and header. He has got the perfect hat-trick against Liverpool. A big game player, Yusufa Moukoko. How old is this kid? To be doing this in a semi-final of the Champions League, at what age? He is 19 years old. He is special. We all knew it, but he's proven it here. What a dominant display here. We might concede as Chamberlain picks up the ball. He likes a shot. Fabinho over to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse to Mert Mulder, who replaced Trent Alexander-Arnold around half-time. Great tackle from Luke Shaw to try and intercept there. But it does fall back, and Tecatito picks up his goal. Or actually, that's Jesus Corona. So a very interesting nickname for him. But Liverpool do get their goal 5-2. It seems like the gap is too big, and it very well might be. Moukoko has single-handedly put us into the Champions League final, and he's on the ball yet again. A lot of players fighting for their position to be in the Champions League final squad, to be in the FA Cup final squad. They're all doing unbelievable. It's going to be a hard choice, but Moukoko, if he gets a fourth, it's basically a stalwart. He does get an assist, no, as Bellingham can't quite put it in the back of the net. But I think we're through to our Champions League final, our second Champions League final in a row. We were against Real Madrid last time. This time against Arsenal, who is the team I hate the most, is one of our rivals, is our bogey team on FM. But Mukoko with a 10 rating, he's going to get an individual well done. Where is he? Yusufa Mukoko, you were excellent tonight. Well done. We are through to the Champions League final. We are in the FA Cup final. We have won the Carabao Cup and we possibly have won the Premier League. This can go down as the greatest season in Manchester United history. The greatest season, oh no, they're the home team. The greatest season in, English football. And it's all down to this match. Well, I don't want to take the plaudits, but 79 win percentage, unbelievable. Let's get into our next few games. We are going to continue showing the highlights because we have got QPR, Chelsea and Brighton left. And then we're going to end the episode. Next episode is going to be a final double header. I think this is the game that actually makes us Premier League champions. It's first against 20th. So if we pick up our first loss here, that will be an absolute FM job, as we all know it to be. We have gone with a very weak side. Henderson, Dalot, Maguire, Twanzebe, Alba. Kese as Mazzola, McTominay as the advanced playmaker, as we might have a penalty here. Then we've got Sancho on the right, Königsdorfer down the middle as the attacking midfielder, and Mbappe on the left and Ronaldo up top. So we say weak, but realistically we should still be doing the job. Who is stepping up for this penalty? I assume Cristiano Ronaldo. It is. Can he score? He can't get the rebound. Cannot get his third goal in 3 games. But another corner. Will we get another penalty? Twanzebe! Won't be. Possibly, because we've got another highlight. Sancho yet again on the ball. Goes round the keeper, but this time Jadon Sancho puts it in the back of the net. Looks to be onside. We edge ever closer to title glory, as the commentary says. And we only need a point in this game. So at least that has provided some type of, safe haven for us. 92 points here. We could obviously, we're vying to get as many as possible. Won't be break, or 94 might break. Hold on, 2 games. Yeah, we might break that 100-point mark with all the wins, as McTominay can't quite find Ronaldo. Looks to have been blocked off there. But 36 minutes gone. QPR player over the top. It's Trustich again. He's through. Goes round Henderson, leaving that near post there again. What is he doing? And this Trustich kid apparently is quite dangerous because he is getting away from us every single time. So we are going to we're going to lock him down. Apparently we need to tackle him harder, but we're going to just put everything on him because he looks to be the danger man. There is a highlight straight away. I don't know if it's just carried on from the changes we were making, and that is the case. 37 minutes, it's Manchester United 1, QPR 1. Right before half-time, there is a highlight. Königsdorfer over the top to Sancho. Sancho keeps... Oh, that's beautiful. That's unbelievable. Jadon Sancho kept finding that space, that run. They keep finding him with the passes. And our youngsters link up as Königsdorfer plays a wonderful ball there. Dropping deep onto the halfway line. Finds the run. Very positive run from Sancho. And he just dinks it over the keeper into the corner. A lovely finish from Jadon Sancho. But there is a highlight straight away. Is it going to be us bridging the gap even further, making it 3-1? Or will it be QPR equalising straight away? We will find out, as luckily nothing came of that. It looked like it was going to follow over the top to their striker Twanzebe, messing about on the ball a little bit. McTominay this time finds the other winger, Mbappe going through. He chooses not to dink it. He puts it low and hard. Kylian Mbappe, 47 minutes gone, makes it Manchester United 3, QPR 1. The gap is being bridged ever further, and we might be ever closer to getting our hands on our second Premier League title in a row, retaining it, and ever closer to a sextuplet, is it? A 5-tuplet? What do you even call a 5-tuplet? I don't know. We're going to tell them they're doing brilliantly. We are going to make some changes, I think. Possibly some of our top 3 players here, just to keep them nice and fresh. But there is another highlight. Just before we go, McTominay to Sancho. Sancho over the top to Mbappe. Mbappe whips one in. No, he doesn't. He pulls it back to Jordi Alba, who seems quite isolated out there. He's got some work to do. He does the work, finds Mbappe. If it was Ronaldo, that might be going in. Will he find big Cristiano Ronaldo, the best player in the air? He doesn't. Dalot does find Kesse, and Kesse, who he wanted to take off to rest, gets his goal, possibly to say, yeah, you should rest me, you need me, because I will be scoring goals in both finals. Jordi Alba over to Konogsdorfer. A very, very good goal there. That's wonderful football from us. On a yellow card, don't get yourself in trouble, McTominay. Almost did. Kesse wants a second. Martial wants his first. And Anthony Martial gets the 5th, gets his 10th of the season. We're going to make those changes. And it looks like we're going to be lifting the Premier League title. Making a few changes there, and we've missed Axel Twanzebe getting in on the act with his goal. Let's see how it happened. A free kick from Mukoko. Twanzebe overpowering their defender Finson, and he gets in on the act with a goal, making it 6-1 to Manchester United. Now, I don't know what's happening here. Maybe this is the FM luck we've been faced with, as it is just paused on the 68th minute. Nothing we can do. We've cancelled out our changes. We've changed, our highlights. We've turned off replays, turned on replays. We've done everything we can. We've come off the screen. We've gone back onto it. But it seems like we're kind of stuck in this FM realm here. And that worries me a little bit. So, unfortunately, but in some ways, luckily, we had to quit the game, exit, and we are now having to restart the game against QPR. We're going to put it on commentary only because we don't want to sit through it again. Hopefully we can pick up the win, as we were, I think, 5 or 6-1 up. And hopefully we can repeat that result, but we'll probably leave all of the highlights out of this one in anger. So after the mishap and having to restart the game, we did luckily win it by winning 4-1. Sancho did unfortunately pick up an injury, but hopefully nothing too serious. But it looks like we have finally claimed the Premier League title. And there we are on the podium, ready to lift it. An unbelievable season. We are still unbeaten. We still have some games left, of course, but we have at least wrapped up the title. We have won the title by being unbeaten. As we pick it up there and give it to Harry Maguire. Well, actually, that's not us. That's us on the side. But we are Premier League champions. We retain the title. And wow, what a season it's been. We've obviously got 2 finals left. We could complete the treble and even more so the quadruple, even more so with the Community Shield involved, the 5 tuplet or whatever it's called. And then hopefully, I think we'll have to come back for the Club World Cup and hopefully do the sextuplet. But I'm unbelievable. Very, very happy. We're going to say champions, time to celebrate. We are going to do an entire recap of this season in probably a different episode as we clinch our 2nd straight Premier League title. We have brought Manchester United back to where we need to be, back winning titles consistently. Very, very good. And now it's time for Chelsea away in 4 days. We've got Brighton away. And then we've got Aston Villa and Arsenal up next. Left-hand side over to Ansu Fati, who plays it back to Van der Beek. Ansu Fati, ball in. Vlahovic, there is his 27th of the season, apparently. I think it might be his 28th, because it said 27 before. Maybe they predicted him to score in this game. But a very good goal. That's exactly what we want from him. Fati to Van der Beek. A nice 1-2 over the top. And Vlahovic on his right foot puts it in the back of the net. A very, very good goal. Ansu Fati on the left-hand side. The left-hand side is very busy for us today as Lukaku ends up with the ball. Doesn't have the best first touch. Vlahovic picks it up. Bellingham. Vlahovic makes the run through. I think he's offside though, but that would have been his 28th and his 2nd of the game. He's still the clinical striker we want. And unfortunately... the goal was awarded. There's no way he was onside there. If so, who was keeping him on? Because Bellingham to Mukoko, I think he's off. I'm not going to mess with it because last time we did, we had to restart the whole game. But with 58 minutes played, it is Manchester United 2, Chelsea 0. It's time to make some changes to keep some players fresh. as we've made the changes, there is a highlight in the 62nd minute. Someone arriving quite late. It is Cristiano Ronaldo coming on. So I don't know if they're just showing us the subs here. If so, very interesting. But we'll come back when the actual highlights are taking place. Van der Beek steps up for the free kick. Not really worthwhile, was it? Will anything come from the corner? We've taken off Shaw, we've taken off Moukoko, and we've taken off Vlahovic. As Wan-Bissaka picks up the ball on the right-hand side, and it comes to nothing. Coming into the final minute of the game, I mean, it's no surprise we've beaten them. They're playing Jorginho as a deep line forward up top, so I guess we expected to get the win. I don't know who the Chelsea manager is at the moment, but that's a very bold move. But very good away victory against Chelsea. It's on to the final Premier League game of the season against Brighton, and then only then will we know if we have gone an entire Premier League season unbeaten and become invincibles. And then it's 2 finals. And in some massive news before the end of the season, we are signing Declan Rice, 25 years old. He is the defensive midfielder. He can also play in this position as, a ball-winning midfielder, a box-to-box midfielder if needs be. But of course, we are picking him up for that defensive midfielder role, which means we could possibly move on Frank Kessie if needs be, who is less, apparent, let's say, in this role. Never performs overly great for us, but at 25, Declan Rice is a top signing. And if we do want to move this guy on, although apparently we need to scout report him, I'm certain we can get, 73 to 91 million. We're only paying 60 million for Declan Rice, 25 million up front. So for me, that's a brilliant signing. It opens up even more structure in that defensive midfielder role as well, some more depth. So very, very impressive, and we confirm that signing. Rice becomes a Manchester United player finally after all the in real life rumours, and we move on to the final game of the season. So here we are, the final game of the season up against Brighton. We have gone for our 4-2-3-1 attacking despite being away from home. They're not an easy team, Brighton, but they are sitting in 12th. And the first highlight of the game comes inside the 4th minute. We have rotated our squad. Bruno Fernandes is finally ready to play, and we've put him in just to get some fitness in case we need him in the 2 finals. As Moukoko plays the ball over the top to Al-Mazzala today. Frank Kessie, Königsdorfer with the header. And Ransford Yeboah Königsdorfer shows his goal scoring prowess yet again with another goal for us, bringing him to 9 for the season. A very good goal, very good header. He looks like he is going to be an absolute star. Highlight for Brighton here as Trossard sends one in and Senese heads it, but just wide of the goal. We start the second half 1-0 up, but there is a highlight straight away as Jordi Alba drives down the left-hand side. Anthony Martial picks it up, working well together, coming deeper for them. And Martial gets the ball. Can he whip one in? He doesn't put it across back to Jordi Alba. There's 4 bodies inside the box, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo who's found the man who we want to be found. And he can't convert. Another chance for United as Bruno puts it in and Maguire heads it just past the goal. 73 minutes gone. It's still only 1-0. The game isn't put to bed just yet, but we do win the ball off of Tariq Lamptey. Jordi Alba all the way back to Dean Henderson, over to Bastoni. Bastoni to Dalot. We're moving the ball about nicely. Tuanzebe has now dropped into a defensive midfielder role just to give a rest for Königsdorfer. As McTominay, our new Mazzala, finds space. Maybe we should play him in that role a little bit more, because that was an unbelievable run, an unbelievable touch into his path. And a great finish. Let's have a look at that once more in the good old 2D classic. Sancho with a lovely ball over the top. He's only just come on the pitch, and McTominay just smashes it in the top right, putting this game to bed hopefully. And we are 15 minutes away from becoming the invincible champions. We do have a free kick straight away as well. It will be Bruno Fernandes stepping up in his first game back. Can he get an assist? He does. Bastoni might be offside, but he might also be onside. It's a 50-50 chance. I think he was on. There was a lot of bodies in there And the goal has been awarded. Yet again, a good linesman decision from me. Look at that. Well on. And we are 3-0 up. Unbelievable from us. Very, very good result. And an invincible season. Wow. Another corner here as Bruno finds Maguire. Lays it back to Sancho. Bastoni gets in the way. And unfortunately, we don't convert. Is there time for a Brighton goal, or will we get another? Lamptey down the right-hand side. There is someone left in the middle free. Maguire doesn't pick him up, but Henderson is there to stop the cross coming in. That can't be the highlight. So do we counter? Let's find out. Henderson, big one over to Martial, who decides to leave it for Mendes. Lamptey down that right-hand side. Still dangerous. Such a great right-back in real life. Trossard goes down. It looks to be a penalty. Surely will be, unless, is he getting booked for diving here? Who knows? I think it's a penalty. Will Henderson make himself a hero in the last game of the season? Leandro Trossard steps up. Dean Henderson jumping about, trying to distract him. And Henderson saves it. He is showing that, look, the attackers can get the goals, but the defence will do just as good a job as De Gea has, as Henderson has, as all our centre-backs, all our full-backs has. We have gone an entire Premier League season invincible, and that is it. We are the second invincibles in English history. Arsenal, our Champions League final opponents being the only other team, and we have created history. Another 100-point season for us, as we have a new signing potentially. But as you can see here, 0 losses, only 7 draws, 2 to West Ham, unfortunately. Other than that, Arsenal, Man City, and a few against Newcastle, Wolves, Brentford, all winnable games. Most away from home, bar that West Ham game. But the main thing is 0 games lost in an entire season. It is such a big achievement. We have surely written our name into absolute history now, as we get a trophy and an achievement unlocked. But absolutely unbelievable. We're still on 79 win percentage, but we've only lost 18 games in our 3 years here. We're not going to go through that recap just yet. What we are going to do is end the episode here, and we're going to come back for the FA Cup final and the Champions League final. Next episode, will we win every trophy available to us? Thank you for watching. Goodbye.